Welcome to episode 3 of Spooky Saturdays with the Stage Company. As always, my name is Spector Ghoul, and to make sure I stay in line with my contract and avoid any conflict with the Ghostly Guide Guild, I'll once again be seeing you along through tonight's frightful festivities. We've got another terrifyingly terrific, shorter episode for you tonight. But don't worry though, our last 2 Saturdays of the month will be filled to the brim with all of the creepy content you can handle. But for tonight, make sure you've locked all your doors, checked under your beds for monsters, and haven't turned off all of the lights as we present episode 3 of Spooky Saturdays with the Stage Company. It's once again time to dive into a bit of history, as tonight we take a look at some of the holiday traditions from a couple other countries around the globe in tonight's edition of Haunting Halloween History.
You're probably aware of most of the American Halloween traditions, but how much do you know about the traditions of other countries that are similar to those of Halloween? In tonight's episode of Haunting Halloween History, we'll briefly take a look at the traditions of 2 other countries outside of the United States. Like people all over the world, the Chinese have special customs regarding dead people and their ghosts that are thousands of years old. When the ghosts visit in the 7th month of the lunar calendar, special precautions and ceremonies are necessary. The Hungry Ghost Festival is the most important festival in what the Chinese call Hungry Ghost Month. The Hungry Ghost Festival is celebrated on the 15th day of the 7th lunar month. This day falls in July or August in our Western calendar. This festival is one of several different traditions in China to worship ancestors. During these festivals, the Chinese perform special ceremonies to avoid the wrath of the ghosts, such as putting the family's ancestral tablets on a table, burning incense, and preparing food 3 times that day. The main ceremony is usually held at dusk. The origin of the Hungry Ghost Festival and the Ghost Month in China are uncertain. However, other cultures in Asia, from India to Cambodia to Japan, share similar beliefs about the month, and these traditions date from before Buddha. The Hungry Ghost Festival comes at a time of the year when the moon is full near the end of the summer. In many ways, this festival is reminiscent of Halloween or the Night of the Dead in Western countries. The Day of the Dead, or El Día de los Muertos, is a Mexican holiday where families welcome back the souls of their deceased relatives for a brief reunion that includes food, drink, and celebration. A blend of Mesoamerican ritual, European religious, and Spanish culture, the holiday is celebrated each year from October 31st to November 2nd. While October 31st is Halloween, November 1st is El Día de los Inocentes, or the Day of the Children, and All Saints' Day. November 2nd is All Souls' Day, or the Day of the Dead. According to tradition, the gates of heaven are opened at midnight on October 31st, and the spirits of children can rejoin their families for 24 hours. The spirits of adults can do the same on November 2nd. The roots of the Day of the Dead go back some 3,000 years to the rituals honoring the dead in pre-Columbian Mesoamerica. The Aztecs and other Nahua people living in what is now central Mexico held a cyclical view of the universe and saw death as an integral part of life. During contemporary Day of the Dead festivities, people commonly wear skull masks and eat sugar candy molded into the shape of skulls. The Pan de Animas of All Souls' Day rituals in Spain is reflected in Pan de Muerto, the traditional sweet baked good of Day of the Dead celebrations today. Other food and drink associated with the holiday include spicy dark chocolate and the corn-based liquor called atole. You can wish someone a happy Day of the Dead by saying Feliz Día de los Muertos. Though the customs and scale of Day of the Dead celebrations continue to evolve, the heart of the holiday has remained the same over thousands of years. It is an occasion for remembering and celebrating those who have passed, while at the same time portraying death in a more positive light, and is a natural part of the human experience.
We hope you've learned a little more about the Chinese and Mexican traditions that are most closely associated with what we in the United States celebrate on October 31st, or Halloween. We hope you'll join us again soon for another edition of Haunting Halloween History. Now, we're going to take a minute to hear about a terrifyingly terrific fundraiser that is currently happening at the Stage Company. Here to tell you more is the Stage Company's Vice President for Productions, Brandon McGee. Hey everyone! I hope you've been enjoying what you've seen so far in tonight's edition of Spooky Saturdays with the Stage Company. Now, before we continue on with tonight's episode, I just wanted to take a minute to let you know about a fundraiser that we currently have going on at the Stage Company. Now, toward the beginning of the coronavirus shutdown, the Stage Company went out and supported a variety of Southern Illinois businesses by purchasing a total of $1,500 worth of gift cards and certificates from those businesses. Now that some of those places are opening back up, we're raffling off all of the gift cards and certificates that we purchased. So we currently have about 10 packages that each contain $150 worth of various gift cards and certificates. Now, raffle tickets can be purchased by visiting the Stage Company website at www.stagecompany.org. Once you're on the website, go to the left side of the page and hover over About Us, and then click on Support Us. From there, you'll see information as to how to purchase raffle tickets, as well as how to make a general donation to the Stage Company. By participating in our raffle, you're not only supporting and giving much-needed funds to the Stage Company, but you're also helping out local businesses. Now, all raffle tickets must be purchased by 11:59 on October 31st, and we'll be drawing for the winners in November, so stay tuned. Now, speaking of staying tuned, let's get back to tonight's episode of Spooky Saturdays with the Stage Company.
Pray, why are you so bare, O bough of the old oak tree? And why, when I go through the shade you throw, runs a shudder over me? My leaves were green as the best I trow, and sap ran free in my veins, but I saw in the moonlight, dim and weird, a guiltless victim's pains. I bent me down to hear his sigh, I shook with his gurgling moan, and I trembled sore when they rode away and left him here alone. They charged him with the old crime and set him fast in jail. Oh, why does the dog howl at night, and why does the night wind wail? He prayed his prayer, and he swore his oath, and he raised his hand to the sky, but the beat of hoofs smote on his ear, and the steady tread drew nigh. Who is it rides by night, over the moonlit road? And what is the spur that keeps the pace? What is the galling goad? And now they beat at the prison door. Ho, keeper, do not stay. We are friends of him who you'd hold within, and we'd fain would take him away. From those who ride fast on our heels with mind to do him wrong, they have no care for his innocence, and the rope they bear is long. They have fooled the jailer with lying words, they have fooled the man with lies. The bolts unbar, the locks are drawn, and the great door open flies. Now they have taken him from the jail, and hard and fast they ride. And the leader laughs low down in his throat as they halt my trunk beside. Oh, the judge, he wore a mask of black, and the doctor one of white, and the minister with his oldest son was curiously bedight. Oh, foolish man, why weep you now? 'Tis but a little space, and the time will come when these shall dread the memory of your face. I feel the rope against my bark, and the weight of him in my grain. I feel the throe of his final woe, the touch of my own last pain. And never more shall leaves come forth on the bough that bears the ban. I am burned with dread, I am dried and dead from the curse of a guiltless man. And never the judge rides by, and goes to hunt the deer. And ever another rides his soul in the guise of a mortal fear. And ever the man he rides me hard, and never a night stays he. For I feel his curse as a haunted bough on the trunk of a haunted tree.
It's time for another fun Halloween treat. Spooky Halloween graveyard cups are on the menu for tonight's edition of Spooky Snacks. Favorite drink of skeletons because it keeps their bones strong. Get it? Powdered chocolatey goodness. 2 minutes of mixing? I can handle that. Let it chill. Just as long as they're clear. Crushed them. 3 or 4 spoonfuls should do the trick. Pudding. Don't fill it up all the way. Perfect. More crushed cookies. Chocolate sprinkles are fun. You can write whatever you want. R.I.P. is a good choice, though. Don't put it too far in there. Candy corn pumpkin for decoration. Enjoy. You've been watching Spooky Saturdays with the Stage Company. Thank you for joining us this evening. Join us again next weekend for more creepy content and spooky segments. Remember, we'll be bringing you all new material each Saturday throughout October. Feel free to donate to the Stage Company by clicking on the PayPal link in the description with this video. We hope to see you again next time for another Spooky Saturday with the Stage Company.